What's up, Brodies? Welcome to the Bourbon Effect. My name is Tunji. You already know what it is, so let's talk. So, something very interesting happened to me today, and I wanted to tie it into today's topic because it was the perfect opportunity for me to do so. Now, today we're going to be talking about why guys should never make guard and how it just makes you look weak and insecure. All right, even the most confident of men fall for this. And the thing is that even if you have a small chink in your armor, that is all other men need to come and attack. All right, and by attack, I mean steal your bitch. Sorry, steal your lady or your woman. Okay, we don't want to get canceled off of YouTube before we even get started. Okay, so I'm gonna tell this story, and then after that, I'm gonna tie this in to the mate guarding topic. Okay, so it can be a full circle. All right, so I was at the gym today. Okay, and then there's this cute girl, right? She comes to the gym with her boyfriend, and really attractive, like she's a white girl, like 5'4", dirty blonde, petite body, really cute. She has a really cute face, right? And I give her like a solid like 8 out of 10, probably 9 out of 10 if she dresses up and shit like that. But I see her in the gym from time to time, and she's there with her boyfriend usually. Now, I've already seen her look at me a couple times, okay? But, obviously with me, I don't really pay too much mind to it because I'm going to the gym to work out, get my gains, and get the fuck out of there, as I always tell you guys, okay? And plus, I get choosing signals a lot at the gym, so at this point, I'm just kind of used to it. It doesn't really faze me anymore. But with her, considering how cute she is, I notice it from time to time. So I was doing back today and I was doing deadlifts, okay? And while I was doing deadlifts, I could see her like somewhere by the dumbbells, by the mirror, doing her workout. And I can see her looking at me while I'm doing these deadlifts, right? And obviously, I'm doing some heavy weight. I think I did like 5 plates on each side. I wasn't trying to go too heavy today. I was trying to just take it easy. Hadn't done deadlifts in a little bit, so I was trying to take it a little bit easy. But I seen her looking at me. And as I'm still doing deadlifts, eventually she moves from where she is and she goes, she does to do some pull-ups on another assisted pull-ups, right? On a machine over there, okay? And as she's doing that, I see her, and now she's in my point of view from where she is. She can see me, I can see her. Obviously, I'm not looking at her because you know how we do it. We don't give girls attention at the gym. We do our workout. And the less you pay attention to them, the more they try to send you choosing signals. And that is exactly what happened today. So, it's so funny. As I'm finishing my deadlifts, right? I put the weight back. I do everything. I put everything back. I clean everything up. As I grab my bag and I'm walking to the next exercise machine that I want to do, she quickly finishes her pull-ups, assisted pull-ups, grabs her bag and water and all that shit, and then she starts to walk in front of me. So now, I've said this in other videos. So now all I can see is her walking in front of me, her ass, right there. She has a nice perky ass. Not a big one, but she, you know what I'm talking about. Them nice perky booties, I actually really like those.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
But so I see her walking in front of me, and now I'm about to do some pull down lats. I don't even know what the fuck the exercise is called, but essentially I'm doing a back exercise. It's where I'm pulling it down like this. I think it's called assisted lat pull downs, whatever. She does the same one, but she goes to the other side of where I'm at, and she does the same exercise. And as I'm doing lat pull downs, I see her looking at me, and I look back at her as I'm doing it, and I can see her looking at me, and I look at her for like a good 3 seconds. I look back at her, and then she looks away, and I'm just like, I already know what this is. I know what you're doing, okay? Now her boyfriend, all right, surprisingly enough, her boyfriend looks like, I think he's like 22 or something. Pretty good build, he has pretty good build. Main difference is that he's white, I'm black, and he's about 5'11". I'm 6'5". So not only are we the similar build, but I am taller than him, okay? And obviously with the shit I'm wearing, I stand out. I already know I look good, so I ain't even worried about it, right? So he goes to her, and he starts doing lat pull downs with her, and now he starts doing heavyweight. All right, mate guarding number 1. Okay, now you're starting to try to peacock in front of me, trying to show me how strong you are. He starts doing lat pull downs. He puts it on damn near like the heaviest weight, just doing pull downs. What this idiot doesn't know is that I'm doing the same thing, but I'm doing it from the higher cables where it's more difficult for you to pull it down. Either way, it's not phasing me, but I know what he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to show me, I'm strong too. You know, with his girl, you know, right there, trying to show off and shit like that. I'm not paying any mind to him. I'm just doing my exercise, looking on my phone, looking for some music, and then I'm just pacing, going back and forth, trying to keep my heart rate up. And eventually I finish that exercise and I look for another machine to work out. Now the machine that I'm doing, right, is literally, she's still right in front of me. There's another machine right here to which I'm doing back for. I'm very bad at terminologies, by the way. So if I don't understand or if I don't know the name of the exercise, please forgive me. I've always been bad with them. Okay. So where I originally was right here. She was on the other side, but then there's one more machine right here that, you know, you do for back, right? For cables. I eventually go on that machine, not because I was trying to get her attention or anything like that, but just more so because that was the next exercise that I was doing. Okay. Now, as she's doing lat pull downs, right, her man comes, starts doing the exercise with her again. And women are they're devious. Okay. So her man comes, right. And as I'm doing the exercise, there's 2 sides to where she can face. She can face my side, or she can face the other side that has the exact same machine. What she does is that while this guy is doing his exercise, the lat pull downs, she faces me. I'm sitting right here, right? Just doing my exercise. She is right here and she puts her ass right in my peripheral. I'm tall, so pretty much this is my face. This is where her ass is, like literally just showing it right in front of my face. Because I think they had one more set left, right? So she pointed it right at me. And in my head, I am thinking like, this shit is hilarious how women do this. And I can tell she's just throwing these choosing signals hard. While her man's is right there. You guys have heard me say this in other videos. Women do this shit, right? And sometimes guys will notice, all right? Which is why the guy was kind of peacocking and trying to show off his strength and all that shit and whatnot. That's why he was doing all that, because he could kind of tell, either he could tell what she was doing, or he kept thinking that I was trying to go around her vicinity so she could notice me, which wasn't the case. Either way, he's still showing his ass, his insecurities, okay? And she starts to do her last set. And while she's doing her last set, he comes around and puts his arm like right here while I'm sitting over here so I can't look at her. And in my mind, I'm like, bro, I've already seen what I needed to see. All right. It's all good. She done shown it to me already like 3 times. What you doing? There's no point. I've seen it. I've seen what I needed to see and I like it. All right.
Oh my God! Wow!
So he starts to make guard. And in my mind, I'm thinking, bro, you are damn near as big as me and you're mate guarding. It started to show his insecurities. And you could see even the most confident of men, no matter how big you are, no matter how attractive you think you look, if you mate guard, it makes you look like a pussy. It shows your insecurities. And a confident man like me sees every single guy that mate guards. And it is up to me whether or not I want to pursue that girl or not. She's already shown me enough choosing signals, and at the same time, a lot of girls can just do that because they want your attention, even if they're there with their boyfriends. But when they start to do it more, make it more obvious, and they start to do it more often, at that point it's just kind of like, damn, like you really trying hard to get my attention. And for him, it makes him look weak, which is how I'm tying this all in back to mate guarding. When you mate guard guys, even if you're the most confident of guy, attractive guy, tall guy, whatever, muscular of guys, if you mate guard, it makes you look like a pussy. It makes you look weak. Because why are you trying to prove to me how strong you are? One, and why are you trying to block your girl from my line of sight or from my vision? If you trust her, you shouldn't have to worry about it. That's one. And two, there are tons of guys at the gym who are already staring at your girl, bro. You can't block her from everybody. And the fact that you're trying to do it right by the guy who's closest to you, when there are a whole bunch of other guys who are possibly seeing your girl, it shows me that you're specifically trying to Mateguard her from me. And what does that say? That says that you see me as a threat. And if you see me as a threat, that shows your insecurities. You peacocking, trying to show me how much weight you can do, shows your insecurities. I can guarantee you this man is not stronger than me, even if we have a similar build. Y'all, look at my shorts. I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk, baby. Y'all seen it. I can do some heavy weight with good form. I may not be as muscular as, I'm pretty muscular actually, but I may not be as like those fucking bodybuilder muscular type shit, but I'm pretty strong. So, and on top of that, I know how to fight. So for me, I'm just like, dude, you're competing against yourself and you're making yourself look stupid. Now guess what I'm gonna do? And this is what I'm gonna do, just to show you guys how bad Mateguarding can be, right? If his girl comes into the gym and she's by herself and he doesn't come with her, most of the time, if not all the time, they're together. But if there's a day where she's in the gym by herself, I'm gonna approach her. And you know what I'm gonna do? Let me give you guys some game. You know what I'm gonna do? Because two results can happen out of this. If I see her, I'm gonna go up to her and I'm gonna be like, hey, how you doing? And she's gonna, talk to me. I'm like, hey, what's your name? She's gonna tell me. I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. My name is Tunji. Quick question. You and that guy that you come into the gym with, are you guys dating? Are you guys like together? And I'm gonna see what her answer is gonna be. And most likely she's gonna say yes. And you know what my response is gonna be? Oh, my bad, I was possibly trying to get your number, your Instagram, but I'm not trying to intrude. So now, when I do this I'm giving y'all a game right now. Two outcomes can either happen. The first one is that she'll be like, oh, well, that's cool. You can get my Instagram. We can just, it's all good. We can just be friends, blah, blah, blah. Friends, all right? Either that will happen or the second option, which is I don't get her Instagram. I don't get anything like that. But she knows now that I am confident enough to go up to her and ask her for an Instagram or her number or something like that. Because the only reason really why I didn't get it is because she's dating that guy. Which is fine. At least she knows I am confident enough to do so. And that makes me look better. And I've planted that seed. I have planted that seed in her brain, in her head. I'm giving you guys some dark psychological. You guys should not do this. Hold on, let me not get off track, okay? So now every time I go into the gym, she's gonna see me. She's gonna see me working out, and I'm gonna give her no attention. It's a psychological hack. It's a psychological thing. She's gonna see me in the gym all the time, and I might just talk to another girl just to show her, all right, I'm done with you. You there with your mans. I'm gonna talk to another girl. And that'll make her want me even more. These are some dark, I'm giving y'all some extra game. These are actually some dark psychological hacks that some confident men use. Now, you're probably looking at me and judging me and be like, yo, bro, why are you doing that, bro? Why are you trying to do that? Because the thing is that you gotta humble some niggas out here. Ain't no way, because this dude has tried to like peacock in front of me a couple times, and I'm not even looking at you, bro. I ain't even fucking paying any mind to you. So I'ma humble you, all right? But obviously, nothing may come out of it. But if there starts to be a little rift between the two of them, guess who she's gonna remember? Me. And this is why you should never Mateguard, because there are a lot of confident men who have the knowledge that I have and can use this against your girl. Which is why you have to be in your tip-top shape. There are a lot of confident men out here who can steal your girl like that. If he's attractive enough. Because female nature is deep rooted. It's instinctual. They can't help it. The fact that she has her man there and she's still doing the things that she's doing, it's instinctual. She can't help it. She sees an attractive man. She can't help but to do it. Dark side of female nature. Go watch that video. Go watch that video. Now, if anything does happen out of it, you know, we probably just gonna, you know, do a little something, invite her over, you know, chat it up a little bit, have some, as you know, Austin Dunham likes to say, business meetings, and you know, just cut it off from there. Cause God knows I ain't trying to date no snow bunnies out here. All right, y'all seen what happened to Jonathan Majors? Fucking shame. I'm not trying to get caught up out here, you know. They already trying to show, leave our girls alone, boy. I feel like that's what they're trying to say without saying it. But anyway, you see what I mean, guys. This is why you shouldn't Mateguard. And I don't blame some guys for doing it, because your girl puts you in that predicament to where you feel like you have to. You feel like you need to show the guy who she's possibly showing choosing signals to, like, yeah, this is my girl, bro. This is my girl. This, you know, she mine. So you start to do these little things to throw subliminals at the guy that you possibly see her doing choosing signals with. But it doesn't make you look good. It doesn't. It doesn't make you look confident. And it shows that chink in your armor. The moment a confident guy sees chink in your armor and he wants to come and attack, now everything is up to your girl. And she'll decide whether she cheats on you with that guy or not. And that's where true loyalty is tested, on the woman's side. So guys, don't Mateguard. You've heard this in several other videos on YouTube, but I wanted to make a video specifically for this, to emphasize on it, because as much as it's talked about and breezed over, it is super important. This single-handedly can show even the most confident of men's insecurities. Talk less of the average guy. Don't do it. What I would recommend to you is, if you see your girl doing this, don't Mateguard. Do what you got to do. Act like you don't see it. Don't pay any mind to it. And you can decide whether or not you want to continue what you guys got going on, or you're just like, you know what? I'm going to keep it casual to what we have. It depends on you. But either way, just know that Mateguarding is a no-go. Mateguarding is something that you shouldn't do, because we see it. Tons of confident men see this. And all you're doing is leaving us the option to decide whether we want to attack or not. That's why you gotta stay focused at the gym. You gotta be dedicated. I've been going to the gym for almost 10 years now. All right. And I didn't start getting a lot of these choosing signals, up until like maybe 3 years ago. So this shit takes time. It doesn't just happen like that. It does take time. But the more complacent you are with your body and how you look and what you're doing, the more opportunity you're giving other men to possibly steal your girl. I'm just being honest with you. And I'll possibly give you guys an update. Who knows? We'll see. It might not even go anywhere. But my main point is that Mateguarding makes you look like a bitch. And this is why you should never do it. Luckily for me, I haven't been in a situation to where I've had to Mateguard. So I'm good on my side. But if I ever did get in a situation to where I see my girl throwing another guy choosing signals, I know how to behave. I know what to do in that situation. That's why I'm giving you guys the knowledge. It's a psychological thing. It's crazy. There are a lot of psychological things that happen in the gym that are just not talked about on YouTube. And best believe I'm gonna talk about it on this channel. Best believe. There are a lot of things in the manosphere that is not talked about, and believe me, I will be the one to talk about it. Like the gym hierarchy, all right? How you can secretly test men's confidence in the gym, on where everybody places in the gym, confidence-wise. And other shit like that. But either way, you guys get my point. If you're a truly confident man, you are not going to Mateguard. You are going to let her do what she wants to do. Because at the end of the day, you can't stop it. You can't control her. But you can control what you do. Therefore, you behave accordingly. You react accordingly. Because the moment that you start Mateguarding, in front of a confident guy who she's throwing choosing signals at, you're making yourself look like a clown at that point. And you've already shown me that you're insecure, and there's nothing left for me to do except decide whether I want to approach her or not. Another reason, and most importantly, why you should never Mateguard is because your girl secretly sees it. Whenever you are Mateguarding, guys, your girl, whether you know it or not, can see what you're doing. And when your girl sees you Mateguarding, that makes you look more insecure. And not only does that make you look more insecure, but it shows her there's something about that other guy that you find intimidating. There's something about that other guy that you find as a threat. And that turns women on. Dark side of female nature, go watch the video. That turns women on. And not only does that make you look more insecure, it makes you look more weak, but she starts to get more attracted to that other dude because there's something about him that is bringing out the insecurities out of you. And that doesn't look good. Because if you are Mateguarding and she sees you Mateguarding, that means that you find him as a threat. And that guy who sees you Mateguarding now knows that there's something about him that you find as a threat, and it makes you look more insecure again. And being the confident guy that some of us are, we will start to psychologically fuck with you. For example, you guys probably gonna judge me, but it's whatever. Dude been peacocking around me and shit like that. I wanted to fuck with him. Me knowing that his girl was showing me choosing signals, whenever they would go to a certain machine, I would go to one maybe close to their vicinity, maybe right next to them, because I know that his girl has already showed me some choosing signals. So now whenever I'm pressing weight and I'm doing weight and I was doing exercises, I knew his girl was looking at me. Any chance that she could get when he was doing exercises, she would take it. And she would look at me. And now he sees her looking at me. And his confidence just starts to slowly deplete. This is some dark shit, y'all. But I am giving you guys the reality of the dark side of female nature. I'm giving you guys the reality of what some men do out here. Some of the most confident men. We will start to psychologically fuck with you. And that is another important reason why you should never Mateguard. Because if the moment that we see that chink in your armor, some of us will take it. Some of us will just be like, it's whatever. I'm not looking at your girl. I don't really give a fuck. But if your girl is fine enough, some of us will psychologically fuck with you. And this is when you start to test a man's confidence. This is when a man's confidence starts to slowly deplete. It's psychological warfare out here, guys. Psychological warfare. And now, if I decide to go up to that girl now and talk to her and whatnot, come back to my place, have some business meetings and shit and whatnot, it's not on me. I don't owe him anything. I don't have a relationship with them. I'm not cool with them. We not brodies. We not friends. We not anything. I don't owe anything to you. At this point, it is your girl's loyalty that's being tested, not mine. Because I don't know who he is. I don't owe you anything. And this is how a lot of guys think. Guys, I am giving you game right now. You need to share this fucking video and spread this knowledge. Because the more of this that you guys know, the more prepared you will be when you find yourself in this situation. But why find yourself in this situation in the first place? Go in the fucking gym and put in that fucking work. Work on yourself. Not just at the gym, but financially, mentally, physically, all around. And you will walk in a gym with that utmost confidence. And she will see that. And she won't have to feel the need to show choosing signals to other guys because you are that nigga. You are that dude. So who else is she gonna show it to? And this is why you should never Mateguard. Women get dried up. The moment that a woman sees you Mateguarding, she starts to look at you as weak because women want the utmost confident guy. They want to make sure that the guy they're with is the most confident in any scenario. And the moment that your confidence starts to deplete and she sees that, it's the beginning of the end, Brody. It's just a matter of time before, shit starts clapping. And I ain't talking about my hands. So be aware. If you are still watching this video and you didn't click off like some of the other people, kudos to you, because now you have knowledge that they don't have. But hey, some people want to know this stuff more than others. And that's okay. Bars, man. Bars. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section, have you ever seen a guy Mateguard in front of you before? Have you Mateguarded? If you've seen, either way, have you seen somebody Mateguard in front of you? If you have, what was your reaction to it? What was going through your mind? If you have found yourself Mateguarding, what was the other guy's reaction? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. And also, please, if there is anything that you would like me to talk about on this channel, I respond to about 80% of the comments. If you guys can see on my channel, you will see that I respond. So let me know what you want me to talk about on the channel, and I might just talk about it. You never know, okay? Stay up, guys. Go to the fucking gym, work out, get your gains. Like I said, I'm not just a guy who's just telling you to do that and I don't do it myself. Go look at my shorts. I put in that work, all right? I do what I gotta do, so I don't gotta worry out here. But either way, guys, don't forget to subscribe. If you guys enjoy the videos, subscribe for your boy. Join the Brody Collective, okay? As you can see, I put some effort into my setup because honestly, I was getting tired of seeing the most basic fucking manosphere backgrounds. I'm a photographer. I love adding aesthetics to the shit I do. But either way, subscribe to the channel. Get a breath of fresh air, all right? Cool. But you guys already know how we do. Bourbon Effect out. Peace out.